Hey, how y'all doing? My name is Shea, and these are Shea's Plays. So I'm gonna try and keep this short. I'm gonna try and keep it simple because it's like my first foray into this. This is my first TikTok, so I'm new to this. But really, I'm gonna give some background, just some basic. Man, I started a YouTube channel about a year ago, and I was gonna do movie reviews because that's what's close to me. I'm a writer. I'm a screenwriter, so I love movies. I love watching them. I love writing them. The whole nine. And when I did that, it just seemed like it was a chore. Like the thing that I was doing was to have it be like a accompanying me in my positive, love of movies, and everything felt so negative. And so I think what I realized is this: I had too big of an idea. I had this idea I was going to have this long drawn out rubric. I was going to talk about the writing, the framing. I was going to talk about the color scheme, the mise en scene. I was going to go through everything, and I was like, man, I'm going to have this broke down score, and it's just going to be so much more objective than all other movie reviews and stuff like that. Because what I was seeing was you have people that go and see a movie, they like it, or they watch a show, they like it, and then they go online to have somebody tell them that they don't like it. And that didn't sit well with me. I like a lot of stuff that people don't like, and I don't like a lot of stuff that people do like. So that's the joy of watching a movie. That's the joy of watching a television show. It's supposed to be an escape. It's supposed to be something that you connect to and you enjoy. And so I'm trying to bring that enjoyment back to, the movie reviewing process. I grew up in movie heaven, basically. The '90s for all us millennials. I'm getting up there. And back in the day, you could go to the dollar theater, watch a movie for $1.25, $1.50, maybe $1.75 if they was trying to flex on you, and get your snacks. And you would go with your family, your friends, a field trip, whatever it is. And that was just a social connection. That was something you would just connect with everybody. Your friends would tell you about a movie, and you'd be jacked up to go and see it. You see a preview at the movies for another movie. Now you got that on your calendar, on your mind. Like, okay, you know what? I'm about to go see this. I can't wait till this go out. I got my cousin. He's gonna be in. I got my mom loves this. She saw the original movie. Whatever. It was just. It felt so much more positive. It felt so much more socially connected. So that's what I'm trying to get back to. I'm trying to just be a little bit more positive than some of the stuff you see out there. And so I'm gonna give two scores when I review a movie. The first score is gonna be the Shea's Play score. That's my personal, general, in a vacuum movie score. So you go in raw, watch this movie, and that's what it is. It's just straight. You don't have no background, whatever. You may have a little bit of background, saw a preview, thought it was going to be nice. You go into it, and this is going to be that score. I'm trying to make that as objective as possible. But the second score I'm going to give is the best watch score. And with the best watch score, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the best parameters to watch a movie or a television show or a play to get the best viewing experience out of that. Because I feel like people want to take the objective score and say, oh, objectively, this movie is a bad movie. But there is a way you can watch that movie and make it better. And so I'll use an example of Batman versus Superman. I'm a DC guy. I'm a Batman guy. I love Batman. But when I saw Batman versus Superman, my Shea's Play score was like a 6, right? It's closer to failing than it is passing. It's all right, but it's not great. It's not horrible, but it ain't good, right? Visually, amazing movie. I mean, the visuals in the movie, the big thing with that was you got 4 or 5 different stories trying to be put together, and they don't meld together because they're all different ages of Superman and Batman. And so, in a vacuum, Batman versus Superman, it's a 6. It maybe even lean closer to 5.5. But the best watch score for Batman versus Superman, I got it at a 7.5. Now, how do you get that 7.5? You got a day to waste. You got a whole day where you like, I'm just gonna lay in bed and I'm just gonna watch bad movies and television shows. I'm gonna eat, comfort food. I'm gonna black out the windows, got my blackout curtains, and I'm just gonna sit and watch bad movies and enjoy the day that way. If you have that type of day and you put Batman versus Superman on just as a watch, like you have no expectations, you like, this is a bad movie, I'm gonna go in this and I'm just gonna have it on and let it roll out as it rolls out, also 7.5, because There's no expectation behind it. There's no, and you're in the comfort. It's something that you don't have to really watch if you're in that mode, but it's entertaining enough to connect you at those points where you need to be connected. So Shea's play score 6, but best watch score 7.5. It's closer to that B minus than it is to fail. And that's going to be kind of the format of my reviews, and I'm gonna try and just keep up with it. Tuesdays and Saturdays, I think those are my best days, so I'm gonna try and get at least a video out. Then I'm gonna do some other stuff. I'm gonna do maybe some countdowns, like top fives, top tens, stuff like that. But yeah, I'm like I said, I'm new to this, so just follow me along, and I appreciate you. Like, subscribe, whatever, all of that. You know what I'm saying? That would help me out. And that's that. That's Shea's Plays for today. All right, and I'm gonna end it with this. Remember, if you like something, don't let somebody tell you that you don't. There you have it.